Welcome, friends of the Greasy Shop Rag. Coming at you today from in front of the big ass toolbox. And today we're going to take a look at the potential of adding a key fob operated central locking system to my toolbox. Yeah, I know that's a mouthful, but let's take a look at it here. I picked up this kit on Amazon. This is the first time getting into it here, so I'm not sure what's all in this. Let's get it in the light. So we got some key fobs. And a brain box. Wiring harnesses, brackets. And the actuators. I bought 2 extra actuators. See if I got the same thing. I'm going to go with a yes on this. Alright, so what I want to do is try and figure out, putting a lock on, say, this would be pretty easy to do. Just have a solenoid run a pin out into a hole here or something. Tough one is going to be the main box. Let me get some light on the subject here. So here's our key. This rod, and then there's a offset. So when I turn it, it lifts these 3 bars up. Now the drawers are locked. And they're locking on these right here. Okay? And then when I release it, it lets it down, and now the drawers open up. I'd like to be able to use the key if the 12-volt system fails. So using the key and the electric actuators is going to be the challenge, because just hooking up an actuator on here is no big deal. Alright, here's our new and improved bracket. Welded this piece on here. I got another one made for the other lock. This will screw up to the top of the cabinet, and hopefully this cam action here will unlock the toolbox. I did say hopefully. If we grab this little lever here that I welded on, you can see that this makes this move up and down. So I got 3/4 of an inch of stroke to move this lever. Okay, I got way too much time invested in this project. It started pissing me off. Problem is that the electric actuators only have about a 3/4 inch throw, and I needed easily twice that to accomplish this mission. So in order to double the 3/4 inch throw, I had to double up the amount of actuators on the center of the main box. Let me show you what I did. So we have an actuator here with the linkage that runs to the factory lift rod, whatever you want to call it. When it's like that, when it pulls in, it raises these up and locks the drawers. When it pushes out, it releases the drawers. The problem is, what you're not seeing right now is that there's 2 actuators on here, and this one's actually on a slide. I got grooves here, so this one can slide back and forth. So when this pulls in and tightens up, This pulls this whole plate back, and that's where I gain my 1.5 inch of stroke to get this rod to go up far enough, get enough travel. So it's going to be like that when it's locked, and down like this when it's open. Right now, the drawers are unlocked. If I hook this up to a battery just for temporary, you can see that now the drawers are locked. And what happened here was this one, and I'm going to turn you over here a little bit farther so maybe you get a better look at it. Let me unlock it. You see when it unlocked, this rod pushed this slide forward, so I got the 3/4 inch and the 3/4 inch. Now let's lock it again. Drawer is locked. Drawer is unlocked. So what if it's locked and this thing breaks down? So there we got it locked. Can't get in the drawers. Put this bad boy in here. Okay, the drawer's locked, right? Now it's unlocked. Without getting into too much detail on how I did that, let's just say, well, you can see it there. This piece manually pushes this linkage over, because these pieces will, whoops, these will move by hand. So if I can manually push that over, it'll stretch both of these out. So that's one down. I have to do another one with that same setup over on this side here. Parking lamps. I can put parking lamps on my toolbox now. So this is the big wiring mess right here. And this is a piece of tin I'm gonna drop in there. I don't have a brake, so this is, you're gonna see some hammer marks in here, but this is gonna eventually go in there somehow. I still got some wires to clean up, but this is how I'm gonna run it. Got the battery underneath there. Here's the antenna for the remote onboard charger. That should work. It's a little neater. My wires still slide through here. So here's our lock mechanism for the top cabinet. I had to grind all this monkey business out of here and build this bracket. Okay, fits in here so it locks in. It's going to be screwed down right here, and then it'll slide this way and that way. So if this thing is in a down position like this and it's locked, and I pull the unlock button, this will slide over and that door will pull right out. If this is locked and I can't use the actuator because it's broken or something, all I do is put the key in and turn this, and it rolls right out of here, and then the door will open. Sweetness. There is an actuator there, there, and up in there. 5 of them to do these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason for that is I put this middle one on a double. The drawers are unlocked. We'll hit the lock button, and on this particular one, this actuator pulls this rod in, and this actuator pulls this whole sliding. See, I got this one on a slide. So if I unlock it, then this one pushes the slide back, and this one pushes the linkage back. We'll look at that one more time. And then, of course, at the same time, this one's working, and that one's working. So, let me put these drawers back together, and we'll take another look at it. First thing I want to point out is that if I lock the box and accidentally leave a drawer open, I still have the opportunity to push it shut just like you would from the factory. And if I have a failure with the key fob system, I can still use the key to unlock the box. Okay. You check this action out. When I hit the unlock button. Oh, look at that. It's all ready to go. So now everything is unlocked. Now it's all locked. And that's locked. That'll have to push in until I come up with a different system. How am I going to get in there? Well, I set up the key so that, catching that action. So that's all I got for you today on the key fob toolbox. Thanks for watching. Later.